We are back, and we're gonna react to. We're not reacting. We're watching One Piece. We're reading One Piece. Excel, get it together. Forgive me, cause it's like 6 in the a.m. right now, and I am absolutely well. Actually, 7:35, and that means I need to go get something done. I'll be right back. So, alright, I'm back. I am way behind. I know, I've been saying that like for the past 5 or 6 videos whenever I like react to One Piece, but I am too behind! And there is too many shit. There is so much shit that's going on, and I've come to realize that me complaining about being behind is not the answer anymore. I just need to fucking catch up because I'm hearing shit about Emu and I'm hearing shit about Shanks, and I don't like spoilers. It's not that I haven't heard any spoilers per se, but I've seen images. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm fucked. Best friend, and here we got Yamato. Only child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine pilgrimage. Following a kidnapping on the way to Kuri. Oh no, foiling a kidnapping on the way to Kuri. Okay. So if I zoom in there, I can see the. Okay, I get it. That's nice. That's a nice continuation for Yamato's story. Protecting the people from kidnappers. That's good. Probably like a slave trader. It's probably a slave trader actually, knowing One Piece. Won't be surprised. Okay. Come on, let's rock. Who is that? Isn't that the guy that like does the news? Yeah, We News. Cool. I can't even remember what his name is. But anyway, of course, he wants to act. We're sitting on some juicy scoops. Is it stoke or stock? Stock their fears. Paint a picture of the bleakest future possible. Wow, he is really milking this news that they got. He's trying to be the current media that we live in. Make everything seem very bleak. Actually, our media tries to make things seem very good. Actually, you know what? I'm just not gonna talk about politics on this channel. Yeah, I already deal with that like in real life. So yeah, no, this is my escape. This is why I come to escape. This is why I come to relax. No politics talking unless it's absolutely necessary, or actually no, then again, when it comes to One Piece, there needs to be, we need to talk about politics more when it comes to One Piece, but we don't have to intermingle it with our actual reality that we live in, because reality is darker than fiction. And reality is more complex than fiction sometimes. Actually, never sometimes. All the time. Fuck. But anyway, back to the story. That was a wild tangent. Anyway, use their desperation to push more wedge papers, not newspapers, but wedge papers. Mind your. Oh, am I reading this properly? I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. That's gross. Even very. That's gross. Even babe. That's gross. Even babe. Oh my god. That's gross. Even babe. That's gross. Even Vegapunk showed some optimism. Mind your business, girly. I'll expose you if you don't zip it. What's wrong with you? You overgrown, squirking liar. No one with a brain will dance to your tune. And then you got Wapo in the background dying, and then you got these girls like lusting over Vivi. Actually, I'm not sure. Are they lusting over Vivi, or are they lusting over the Big Bird guy? I'm not sure. But carrying on. Hey Vivi-chan, we don't want to upset the fine gentleman and lose our only safe haven now, do we? We can't pass this up. Even the truth is captivating now. The whole world's sinking. I'm the top dog up in the sky anyway, so this upcoming era is perfect for me. That's a quite selfish view, but I'm not surprised. He's been like that the entire time. So I hope you won't come to regret talking back to me, princess. As if the world is ending anyway, I'm not going to grovel just to save my own neck. Just look at all the stories we've got to pick from. Hey, Vivi-chan, cool it. Wapol is really, really terrified, and I don't blame him. Emperor Blackbeard versus Trafalgar Law, Emperor Shanks versus Eustace Captain Kidd, and Emperor Straw Hat ruthlessly killing Dr. Vegapunk. Liar! Cool, cool. And then that's a nice interaction. I would like to see that in the anime. But that's true. We have so many stories going on at the same time, but that's nothing new when it comes to One Piece. One Piece is One Piece is known for having multiple stories going on at the same time, which is pretty much similar to real life. Hence why I really enjoy One Piece. It emulates a part of fiction that is very Tom and Jerry-esque, but also has a very real, grounded part of the story that has to do with our own reality when it comes to the pain we go through, like slavery, like corruption, like well, I think those two examples I just gave are really big ones anyway, and One Piece seems to showcase that in a good way. Hence why I really enjoy One Piece. But anyway, back to the story. Oh shit, is that Kizaru on the floor? Goddamn. Come in. Shrip. Don't tell me everybody's dead. And then I'm not sure, is that Kizaru? Is that like the beach? No, that can't be the beach. That seems like to be the sea. Oh, that's not Kizaru. That's what's his name? Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he's like rowing his boat away from the island. I'm gonna presume everyone's knocked out. Yep, everyone is knocked out. Yeah, Sentomaru, that's his name. Sentomaru. What happened? Egghead, and then you have Kizaru picking up the phone. There he is. You're awful. I think that should have said you're awfully loud, huh? Not you're awful loud. You're awfully loud, huh? Why are you the one picking up Borsellino? What happened to the others? They're all laid out and foaming at the mouth. What's going on with Saint Saturn? Is he safe? What about the power station? Did any of the targets escape? I'll let the youngsters give you the details when they're up. You better not be slacking off again, Borsellino. Hey, Kizaru. Hey, Sakazuki. I'm curious. Have you ever had to kill your best friend? Sakazuki. Yeah? Like, kind of pondering, like, where is this coming from? Because that's the face he's giving, actually. That's a damn big head. I'm with the Navy. The name's Borsellino. Oh, that's their first introduction between him and what's his name, Vegapunk. How much are you gonna pay me, huh? This arrest is all a facade. You guys want my brain working for you, right? So how much funding are you willing to give for my research? You're an interesting guy, huh? Oh, it's a full-on back. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be very sad in the anime. I can just tell. What are you gonna do with this place? I'm gonna call it Egghead. When we're done, it'll be an island 500 years in the future. Lend me a hand, Borsellino. Hey, you know I'm an admiral now, right? Oh, he's talking to him like he's the same, like he just joined the freaking Navy, but this is like him, even being an admiral, he's still like bossing him around, which actually shows a friendship, you know? It shows how close they were. Well, they definitely were closer, you know, and stuff, but like that definitely like grew apart over time. Hey, you know I'm an admiral now. Oh right, yeah. And then he stabs Vegapunk, very very sad, and then got the reflection in his glasses. Oh my god, I really hope they do this justice in the anime. But hey, the anime has been doing very very well, and I have faith they will definitely do this justice. I have faith. You think I'm slacking off, Sakazuki? Well, if you got time to waste doubting me, come and see for yourself, you damn ingrate. And I bet that's the first time that Sakazuki has been spoken to like that in a long time. Maybe from the Celestial Dragons, that's probably going to be a common thing. But from Borsellino, which is like a fellow vice admiral, and someone who he knows who is not this emotional, that would definitely be a shock. Ah, you see, look at his reaction. That was my bad, brother. Just watch your mouth. Damn. Because the truth of the matter is, the lava guy, Sakazuki, he understands what the Navy is, and I think he had forgotten that Kizuru has feelings, and even though he doesn't express them, that doesn't mean, I just like how it's presented here. It shows that Sakazuki does have some compassion in him, even though he did that bullshit. Even though he did that bullshit in Marineford with the other Marines and with that boy Ace. Ace, my heart, my chest, my lungs. Anyway, it's so quiet. I guess the party has officially called off. That every time I see the scaling, I'm like, whoa, because the ship is huge. Luffy's ship is already the size of like a few houses put together. The giant's ship is a whole estate. It's a whole estate and a half. Like, what the hell? It's odd to stop after just one drink. Yeah, and it's strange to see Luffy so dejected. But I get it. We failed to accomplish our main goal. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? Yeah, that's true. We had the 5 elders, an admiral, CP0, the seraphims, and an armada of warships to get through. Yeah, that was a lot. So listen, don't even blame yourself. If you're gonna be guilty, Luffy, you don't have to be that guilty. That was a lot. What Luffy had to deal with here was more than what he had to deal with in Marineford. It was more than what he had. I mean, apart from the emotional depth from losing Ace and having to try to save Ace, even before losing Ace, I would say that was different. But even here, like when it comes to the actual attacking force from the world government, he had to deal with way more, like even way more than when he had to save Nico Robin. So he can't blame himself here too much, okay? Like as Frankie said correctly, you had to deal with the 5 elders, an admiral, CP0, the seraphims, and an armada of warships. It's too much. It's genuinely too much. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. There's genuinely too much. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It's a miracle we got out of that hellscape at all. I'm with you there. Yeah, because Jinbei, yeah, Jinbei, you're right. I'm with him as well. It's pathetic. He's an emperor now. Zoro, shut the fuck up and let my boy be sad, okay? Leave Luffy alone. An old man dying shouldn't affect him this badly. That's a bit harsh. Ah, you're awake. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you see, this is the thing that I was talking about in my last video with the whole concept of what it means to be a Vegapunk. Because then again, if you've lost the main body, I would say that's the main soul gone. So, what's her name again? Lilith being here, who represents his quote-unquote evil side. You could say that's an aspect of Vegapunk that still lives. But when it comes to the actual soul of Vegapunk, which resided in his body, I would say that version of Vegapunk is like not with us. I don't think we will ever get that version of Vegapunk back. I don't think so. Unless he stored his memories. But then again, storing your memories somewhere versus storing your actual identity and your actual being somewhere else are two completely separate things, you know. But anyway, let's carry on reading. Phew, thank goodness. Are you alright, Lilith? Lily-chan! Of course. Ah, look, they took off their boots. Damn, those boots were huge. Absolutely huge. Beep beep. Alright. We're on the giant ship. No wonder everything's so massive. This will be a bit uphill to swallow, but we have to tell you. We weren't able to save any of the other Vegapunks. Please forgive us. Atlas, Whoa, dying over here. Um, Atlas hit you pretty hard, so it's understandable if you're disoriented. I see. It's okay. I've already heard about what happened. Heard from whom? I just need to cry for a bit. Well, and then she cries. Who are you? The evil one again? Hey, I'm hungry. Oh, okay. So because like the other ones are like gone, and then I can't remember the other one's name, the one that ate for them. She's not really on their side anymore. And then Egghead Island, like a lot of the structures have been destroyed. So maybe when she's able to eat for them, maybe she cut that off, and now like Lilith is actually feeling sadness and she's actually feeling hunger as well. But yeah, that's just something that crossed my mind, you know. Anyway, you got over it fast. It must be because I'm no longer connected to York. There you go. There you go. Well, if you're hungry, the giants left us a lot of fruits. Say, the atmosphere from the table seems a bit gloomy, doesn't it? Damn it all. We promised to save Apple Grams. Oh, Luffy. Luffy's been beating himself up. Luffy's doing what I do. When I don't know what to do and I'm sad, I just eat. I mean, I thank God for not having, I thank God for having hypermetabolism, which means I don't really gain weight very easily. Actually, it's pretty bad because if I don't eat food, I feel like I want to faint. And then I get nauseous. And then I want to sleep. But that might be the lack of vitamin D because I live in England. It's a lot of things. Anyway, so Luffy's been beating himself up. He's been eating himself, through the pain. That's plenty. I see. So Luffy's been taking it badly. It's alright though. I just heard about it and I'm sure. What do you mean you heard about it? A second ago, I was crying because I was sad about everyone's death. However, it's all a matter of perspective. Here's the truth. Everyone's alive, to put it simply. What? Yeah, there you go. That comes back to the concept of like Vegapulk's brain was literally somewhere else. His brain was literally somewhere else and it still grew. Then he divided himself into other beings and still kept his own being. So it's like, what does death even mean for a being like that? But anyway, he says, Lilith says, to put it simply, everyone's still alive. Then you got everyone being shocked. I really like the art here for Nami's hands. Just the way it's like, that just looks good. I don't know. I'm autistic. I find weird things weird. I'm sorry, beautiful. But the shading of like this, I really, really like it. Oh my god. Anyway, there needs to be a connection between Brook and Zoro because they both have these green flames from the underworld. I need Oda to give me answers. What's going on? What's happening? What? Even if they're functionally dead, wait, even if they're functionally dead, I don't get it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, so you're ghost? Is that you kept your... Wait, what? I'm confused. Is that you kept your promise to me? So don't be so glum, Luffy. So don't be so glum, Luffy. Okay, I don't think I read that properly, but I understand the message they're trying to say there. Basically, Luffy, don't be too sad. They're kind of still alive because I'm here. That's what she's trying to say. Damn, that giant looks cool with the beard. Seems like you're doing better, huh, Straw Hat? Hey, Giants, thanks for helping us out. Hey, so you're feeling fired up now. Then let's have that feast. Bring the food, get the booze. Hey, Zoro. Luffy is... Oh, okay. I've been waiting for this. Feel free to pig out. And then if we're going to ELBAF, we may see Saul, and oh, that makes Robin happy. That's great, Robin, as she squeezes the hell out of Chopper. Give us a toast for the ages, Straw Hat. Vegapunk basically said, whoever finds the One Piece will shake the world, right? Yeah, and who do you think's gonna get it and be the Pirate King? Hey, that's why I set sail in the first place, literally. Don't embark on Luffy's dream. Don't you dare. And I don't care if you're with me or against me, because I'm definitely gonna be the king of the pirates. Yeah, cheers. That's a very, very beautiful spread. I really like the art there. That looks amazing. And so the ship set course to the northeast, to the long-awaited land of the giants. Yeah, the fabled country of ELBAF. New World, Warland, ELBAF. Damn, it's called Warland? Huh. ELBAF. Come on then. Hey, who's this? Who is this in here? I got an idea of who it could be. It could be either Shanks or somebody else. Because I have seen images online, sadly. But then again, I don't want to be too spoiled, so I'm gonna really try and avoid those images. But this was a really nice chapter. It was a little, you know, a little crossover moment to blend into what's it called? To blend into ELBAF. I kind of like this. This is good. I'll definitely give that like what, a good 7 out of 10. Very basic. Gives you what you need. Basically gives you all the information. You know, no action or anything, which you don't need action in every single chapter. But I enjoyed that one. I really did. That was good. I don't really have any much to talk about it because I think I spoke about what I needed to speak about, which was the concept of death and what that means for Vegapunk, and then Luffy getting over, like, you know, being sad, and then the connection between Zoro and Brook. I would like to see that come into fruition. I would really like to see that, and just how ginormous the ship is, really. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, and also Kizuru, you know, him feeling the pain of having to kill his best friend, you know, and Sakazuki just coming to that realization that, oh damn, like Kizuru is actually going through something, so it's probably best if I'm a bit more compassionate, which he was here, you know, him apologizing and saying, you know, that was my bad, brother. And even when Kizuru said, just watch your mouth, he didn't retaliate. He didn't like say anything. He just kept quiet, and we cut to the next scene. And I really appreciate that from Sakazuki. You know, it shows that he's aware of the people he's working with and their emotions, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Still doesn't make me forgive him for doing what he did to Ace, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, that'll be the end of the chapter. Thank you guys for being here. Definitely like and subscribe. Okay, that would really make my day. I would like to see my subscriber count increase as I keep posting, and I'd like to see my likes increase as I keep posting as well, and my views and everything. I just want a community of people where we can just chill and watch One Piece and like react to anime, and then maybe react to some mangas, and just I mean, I definitely have plans for this channel in the future, which I've talked about in my lives, but I will elaborate on that in a different video. But thank you guys for being here. I'll say it again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment in the chat. Sorry, comment below. All right, I'll see you guys some other time. Bye.